Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 1 of 61st Street. And this is a new courtroom drama thriller from AMC that I watched on AMC+. And this focuses on Moses Johnson, who is an up-and-coming, very talented runner who winds up running from the cops, winds up killing a cop, and being put on murder charge and put on trial. And he winds up being represented by Courtney B. Vance's character, Franklin Roberts, who is a movement-minded and civil rights-minded attorney who's dealing with some serious health issues that he's kind of keeping to himself and his family along the way as he struggles an uphill battle against the police and the justice system to try to get this young man off for self-defense. And his wife, Martha Roberts, played by Aunjanue Ellis, who is running for public office, they're each dealing with each other's baggage getting in the way of their own exploits in terms of trying to do right by this young man and also trying to get into political office. And all of this, you have Mark O'Brien's Johnny Logan, who is a young cop who knows more than he leads on exactly what happened in this situation, and he's being pressured by Lieutenant Brannigan, played by Holt McCallany, who is just perfect for roles like this. He is so conniving and slimy and slick in this series. He just is the perfect representation of exactly who this character needed to be. Courtney B. Vance is incredible in this series. He is a towering, commanding central performance that really brings a lot to this series. Aunjanue Ellis gives a fantastic performance as well. And then you have everybody else involved in this series, from the young people who play Moses and his brother Joshua, and they're really getting moments to stand out and playing their mother, Andrene, Ward-Hammond, and you just have all of these great actors bringing their all to this story. Now, I do have to say that this really does fall into a lot of cliche and tropes about courtroom dramas, and there's definitely moments where I'm just like, I'm pretty sure this is not how, like, you can't do stuff like this in a courtroom. And there's a lot of moments like that. Like, I feel like they get away with a lot of things, which doesn't make any sense because they also are trying to make the judge like this hard-nosed, like, I don't take any of your stuff. Despite the fact, like, they're very choosy on where he, like, lays the hammer down, and then other times they just let them go, and you're just like, could you do that in a courtroom? Pretty sure that's not how that works. But, you know, it's using it for dramatic effect. I did get, like, there's plenty of times in this series where I kind of rolled my eyes. I'm just like, I don't think that's right. And I do think that the messaging in this series, no matter how important and significant it is like, smacks you in the face like a sledgehammer. There's not a whole, I don't feel like there's as much cleverness or nuance in terms of how they convey the messages in this series as there could have been, but the messages are still poignant and there's a lot of emotional moments. Between the great acting and very dramatic moments, you get a lot of feeling out of this series. And there's definitely some twists and turns along the way. It does keep you on the edge of your seat and compelled throughout, up until you finally get that verdict and you have whatever kind of emotional reaction you're going to have at the end of this season. There is grayness, there are complexities, and those things balance out the fact that, like, yeah, you see where this is coming, you've seen these kinds of scenes before. It might not be the most nuanced in terms of how it's conveying its themes, but it still works, and it's an engaging and interesting drama. But those are my thoughts on Season 1 of 61st Street. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.